Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video again today. We should have some pretty good action in the Versus events. I loaded it up here with Deadpool's story event that's going to end in a little over a day. I hope you're doing well in that. I'm in clearance level 8 this time instead of 9, holding on to a top 10 ranking. I'll probably float down to maintain top 20, I think. Let's get into the action. Let's load into the lightning round. I always talk about lightning rounds, and I think they're a really good resource of ISO and some tokens. And not going to start in here too much. I just wanted to jump in and make sure I got the seed teams. They're the easy teams that the system provides because the matchmaking hasn't gone far enough to get a lot of players to match you against yet. So it's nice to jump in early and get 3 to 9 or maybe even 10 seed teams for easy points. So we'll play that after a bit, or I'll do it off the video, but it's good to get that started really quickly. Let's go into the daily quest though here first, like usual, and the 3-star character, the required character is 3-star Spidey. So he specializes in blue, purple, and yellow. So I thought, you know what, let's bring some 3 stars that kind of go with his color scheme well. And there's a 3-star character that doesn't get much play because he's not rated real high, but I thought I'd show that he can play pretty well with certain teams. And so we're going to go with 3-star Punisher. That'll make the full rainbow of colors between the two with no active purple yet. So let's pick somebody with a real simple purple that won't be overshadowing the others. And let's see, how about Falcon in this case, because let's see, that's my lower champed Falcon. Let's go over here, we've got a bigger one. There we go. Heavy purple board. This is great to start with because we're going to get a lot of projectiles from the very beginning here. Alright, what's the best starting move? We've got a couple of different ways to start. There's red that drops purple. Let's do this purple drops red and black. Wow, look at that. Additional purple matches as well. We're already up to 9 purple ready to go here. That's great. So already off the bat, our projectiles are making the enemy attack tiles hit for 1 point of damage. We'll get a red match here that also has team up. Now I should try to get yellow because it's an expensive ability for Spidey, but check this out. We'll look at his power here real quick. It hits for quite a bit of damage, but then if you have an ally knocked out, it hits for so much more damage. It's really pretty strong now. So if you can see that, hopefully we could get to a point where we'll be able to play this at the cost of 12. Probably not going to get the super bonus damage. I hope not to lose any of our teammates in this fight or the next fight. We'll carry this team on into the big enchilada after this. So a whole bunch of enemy specials are showing up on the board from those Ultron sentries, and just not doing any damage already with these projectiles showing up. Let's go with Falcon's purple. We already have that bird strike ready to fire. That'll do team damage, knock out the other sentry already, and want to try to get green for Punisher since we're probably not going to get to 12 yellow in time before this match is over. Maybe. Thanks for jumping on the video. Hey, if you want to say hi in the chat, that's great. I'll give you a shout out when your name comes across. I'm on a little bit slower of a connection today, so if there's any trouble with what you're hearing or seeing, let me know. Alright, Spidey's blue is really good. Falcon tanks blue, so his icon is on blue tiles, but Falcon's blue is basically passive, and it's a good passive. Whenever you have 5 or more blue AP stored up, he will play Red Wing, which will basically just take over an enemy special tile with a countdown, and once that countdown is off, he can do it again. I'll probably end up spending the blue for Spidey's stun, which is really good. By the way, let's turn animations back on here because we have a cool animation for Punisher coming up. So we might actually get our yellow if we play our cards right. So let's switch over to Yelena. And there, they lined us up with the yellow match. That's actually perfect. So here's what we're going to do. We'll get this yellow match. And that's one reason Falcon plays well with Spider-Man, even though they have the same exact color scheme, is every time you match yellow, which you're going for already, he will strengthen your special tiles on the board. So you're hopefully getting purple as you go as well, and that's just going to strengthen your protect tiles, and that's why Punisher's a good idea, because his green and black both create special tiles as you go as well. So we got all this... all of our powers ready. Let's stun Yelena just for fun. Let's move over to the Sentry. He's got very little health left, which would mean that Punisher's red power should drop him with Retribution. It's a great animation. Alright, now let's go with Spidey's yellow. When the going's tough. And I think they could have done more with that animation, but they already had that art from his other power, so when they reworked him, they didn't do much more to that. But it hits like a truck, so that's great. Let's go on to the next fight. The six enemy big enchilada, one big wave. And if we win this fight, we'll get another cover for Spidey, just in time, because we're going to recruit a duplicate of him really soon. Got a nearly max champ version of Spidey that we play with plenty. Here we go. What do? We want to get yellow. There's a bunch of other matches also. Blue is really good as you can get blue rolling early. Let's do this yellow here first. Oh, you know what? I like to get purple matches before the very first yellow match. That way you're already strengthening a projectile or two. Alright, here's our first purple match. It's going to be... Okay, good, that worked out. I thought it might get compromised, but here we go. Let's do yellow and red, kind of a double move. And Inspiration's going to kick in on that protect tile, so let's try to keep that one safe if we can. It's going to get pretty strong every time we match yellow. Let's go with... that'll line up a yellow No, it didn't. There they go. They did it for us. I knew they would do that, right? No. Okay, there's a strengthen. And now we're getting some good AP building. Hopefully we can get another yellow match here, and we'll already have the 12 we need. Awesome, here we go. Got it. That projectile is getting pretty strong. Shadow Knife shouldn't hurt at all, really. Yeah, 21. Let's take a look. What strength is that? Already a 452 projectile. That's crazy. We got to keep that really safe on the board as much as possible. Let's get this black here. And I'm going to... Oh, I should have probably taken that out. Every time they Shadow Knives reduces some of our AP. Ragnarok's going a little bit nuts. Alright, this guy's going to self-destruct if we don't have a way to knock him out right now for 213 damage. 213 health. Spidey, yep, this will do it. Good job, Spidey, just enough to knock him out. Over 240 for that single match, and we make that projectile even stronger. Uh-oh. Diabolical Plot hits for 73. That's really pretty funny. Okay, so what do we do here? We got a big hit coming. Let's play that on Ragnarok. I think that would be a good one-shot knockout for him. Boom. Uh-oh, Storm's going to be dangerous. Let's target her right after this guy. Want to get... Let's go black here first. I need to get some blue matches so we can stun these guys. Let's see. Better take the charged green match. That's really good. Lightning strike destroys that projectile. Storm, you're in trouble. Nope, good, she missed. Oop, that might hurt. Forced our Deadpool team up. That's pretty nasty. Didn't hurt too much. Alright, so we have Molotov Cocktail hits for team damage of 920, and let's see, it'll create a red countdown tile. I think it's probably pretty safe to play it now. Okay, that went in a pretty good spot, actually. This guy's got 975 health left. Let's take this purple match. And now we need to move off of him, because if we get enough purple, we'll be able to take him out with Falcon's team damage. Unless he has a countdown. That 4-turn countdown that he created might be kind of difficult. So, doesn't look like we have purple readily available. We better actually focus on him. Get some blue in case we have to stun him. Wow, he's earning a lot of purple fast because of... They didn't earn that 9 purple for Doom because of matches. This guy earns purple every turn, so that's another reason we need to speed it up and take him out. Let's go. Purple hits pretty hard. There we go. Now we're strengthening that tactile over there. Yeah, look at all those attack tiles are doing next to nothing for damage because of that projectile. We got to keep it safe. That's really pretty funny how strong it is already. Let's go for this red. Knock him out. Hood's going to be trouble because he's going to try to steal AP if we leave too many of a certain color on the board. Like right now it looks like yellow is probably a color he'll be stealing. Now black for sure. Alright, so check this out, guys. Here's a thing I like to point out. There is a match 4 in red, right? So you pretty much want to jump out and do it. Hey, there's Czar online. How's it going, bud? So instead of taking this red move down, that would mess up this yellow match that you have. Now check this out. If you look at the yellow, if you do yellow down, it'll lift the red up, and then it'll give you the match 4 when it lands. That's much better than doing the red on its own, because you get the yellow match for the tile strengthening and the 3 yellow AP. There's something to take note of. Sometimes you can do matches in a different way and do a little bit better. Alright, so now we have enough red to fire. We're working on yellow. Let's get... Man, we just don't have any purple. We need one more purple match to be able to play Falcon's purple ability. Let's go. Let's move off of Hood for the moment. When I get something lined up, we still don't even have blue to be able to stun anyone yet. That's pretty crazy. Uncommon. Finally got our green. So here's what we're going to do. I like Punisher's green a lot, actually. I usually try to do it right away in the match. It definitely has a problem, though, because he destroys a random area of the board. So if Punisher destroys my huge projectile that's now up to 797, I'll never play him again. Or, just kidding, but... alright, can't do it yet. We have a really good red and purple move over here. Let's do that first. That's going to knock Storm down pretty well. Yeah, very well. These attack tiles are really starting to add up from Punisher. Now, here we go. We're in a really good spot. Let's move over to Doom. Let's hit the enemy team with Molotov Cocktail. That'll hit the other 2 enemies and down Storm for sure. Hopefully Hood too. Yep, it did. Now, let's hit Judgment. It'll destroy area of the board. I hope he doesn't destroy our good stuff. Come on, Punisher. That was not a bad spot. That's okay. Good. Now, we can stun Doom once and try to rush and get a yellow match so we can down him that way. If not, we can use our red. Black drops white and more. Now with our strike tiles on the board, everything's hitting much harder. Look at those attack tiles doing tons of damage after the fact because of the strikes. There's really not much left to do. Let's just take this guy out with a Retribution again. And look at that, we took almost no damage for this team of guys that really aren't known for a lot of firepower. Good win. Alright, we'll take that, and we'll take the Spidey cover for our reward. Yeah, doing pretty good. Work's been busy, so sorry I haven't made videos in a day or two, but hopefully I can catch up between now and the weekend and get some more action. And haven't really played enough MPQ to keep up with the lightning rounds or anything. I usually rely on them to get the ISO total up. We're trying to make a mad rush in ISO to champ Craven pretty soon. So we'll see how it goes. We also have to work on 3-star Blade. Let's take a look at the Behemoth Burrito. We're against 2-star Black Widow, 3-star Thor, and 4-star Spider-Woman. That's going to be tough, I think. They do have expensive powers except for Black Widow. So with Carnage on the team, oh man, this is going to be real easy. How's it going, guys? Thanks for joining the chat. That's Leo, right? What's up? Thanks for joining in. We're up to a pretty good viewer count. Thanks a lot for bringing people over. Let's jump into this Carnage battle. We always limit, I say we all the time. I always have a limit self-imposed on the Behemoth Burrito that the 4-star character is the only one we're going to be able to play powers from. And it makes it a little more challenging usually. Sometimes it's still a pretty easy win when you have a champion 4-star, and that's what we're about to do this time. They start us out with an extra move in black. That's great. That's one of Carnage, one of his colors. Now, what do? We got to use that critical tile for a bunch of damage, although there's a match 4 over there I'd love to take. I think the critical is more important than the match 4, so we'll do it that way. Lucky on the purple. Viewer luck kicking in. So every turn, Carnage is going to create some attack tiles. I do have his black ability set at 5 covers, so they are pretty strong attack tiles. I don't mind the team damage because it usually whittles down the enemy team even faster. So look at this right side here where you could do a Carnage match of green. There's also a purple match that is simultaneous, right? Well, Dakin's on the team and he has a self-heal. So if you do his color first, he will be remaining out in front after the move, right? So don't do the Carnage move. Basically click on purple and then move it over. And now that's the move that was created by Dakin, and he'll be up front here. So he'll get hit by the attack tiles after their move, and then just heal up if there's enough blue on the board. So watch his health pop back up to full right there. See? That's why you want to have him up front. Okay, so there's not much going on here but yellow. Nobody on our team really makes use of yellow. I do love having Doc Ock on the team with Carnage, because every time you match one of the enemy attack tiles he creates, Doc Ock creates new attack tiles, and they're pretty strong. We'll do this yellow because it lines up a blue match with a couple of enemy attacks in it. Maybe they'll leave it for us since, yeah, they don't do blue on their team, so they should leave it for us. Got to keep black, though, away from Spider-Woman, because that makes her pretty much impervious to damage for a while. There's Doc Ock's ability, and pretty strong attack tiles. Gave him a bunch of red there, didn't I? So we don't want to do that very much, so I'm going to take this red down here. Hate to lose some of our friendly attacks, but oh man, we set them up for an extra move and they took a different match 4. So you know what that means. Look at Spider-Woman already down to 1400 health. Let's do this green match here. This is going to hit pretty hard. So we've got the critical tile down there for tons of damage if we could match it, but I can't even match it right now. So I'm going to do, there's a couple things we could do. Let's do this blue match, which drops a white match. It'll certainly take Spider-Woman out. After that, then we'll do a Carnage green ability. Oh yeah, big knockout. Now all the attack tiles hit Thor. Let's see how much they add up to now. especially good as we get green matches. They can create strike tiles. 1600 damage after our match. Adds up quick. So I wanted to rush red, but we really didn't get a chance to do it because Symbiote Scythes is a really cool ability, and the animation's great. If I play Carnage rules, we might take him out, but I think let's just go for it. It's fun to watch. Good. Alright, so he destroys random tiles on the board, and if he happens to hit a tile that is an enemy special tile, he does more damage for it. So we might get Symbiote Scythes here. Nope, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Just too powerful. Well, we really didn't take that much damage overall. The match went pretty quickly. And I'll take the win for another couple command points. Alright, awesome. Now, let's see. What day frame are we in the 5-day cycle? We are on Spidey's day 3. Tomorrow is Daredevil. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and play, since I may or may not be able to make another video tomorrow, let's go ahead and do the Extreme Node, the Crash of the Titans today. We're against 3-star Hawkeye, powered up to level 270, makes him pretty tough. And Kate Bishop is who we're going to take against him, the 4-star Hawkeye. Let's check her spec layout here. 5 in black is normally fine, but I'm going to raise up her purple because we're going to really try to keep him away from purple and not worry so much if he gets black, because black heals him, but he also creates special tiles for us when he does that. So I think we'll be able to take advantage at basically a 5-3-5 build. Kate's purple hits really hard and her blue hits really, really hard. So we got to focus on keeping him away from blue. He's got just a tad more health than we do right now. There's a couple spots to get blue matches. Let's start with this one. Yeah, good. Force him into taking yellow. I was just lucky. Take this blue down here. And now we need to look at what we need to do. Probably have to worry about those purple up at the top. I'm going to take this black match because there's a decent chance that a purple drops on top of one of those 4 up there. There it is. He gets a lucky purple shot. Okay. Gotta stay up on blue. If we get another blue match, this thing's already going to be almost over. Let's look at her abilities real quick. I rushed into it without even explaining much. Ruthless Precision is awesome. Immediate damage of 10,000 right up front, and then a 5-turn countdown tile he can't heal. So it's kind of fun to play that right before enemy Hawkeye has enough black to play his black ability, where he would normally heal with it, but all he would be able to do then would be to create special tiles for us. See if we can do that here. That will mean I'll need... Oh, there you got enough purple again. One more match for purple and he's going to hit us hard. We'll do our blue here. We've got it qualified. There's his purple. Unbelievable. Okay, so we need to make sure, if we can, that we leave those red tiles lined up, because he's going to create some pretty strong strike tiles, and we'll leave this red match available to hopefully take away a couple strikes after he plays them. We'll play Ruthless Precision though. Looks like it's a good time to hit him for 10,000 damage. And we'll just do this green match here to line up a black move. There he goes. 2 of the strike tiles landed exactly where we hoped that they would. That's going to do a lot of damage. Let's remove a couple strikes. And there it is. He played his black ability and would have healed for quite a bit. He would have healed for 4,000 some, but our blue countdown tile didn't allow him to heal. So all he did was give us these special tiles. They're not huge, but if you're going to get them for free, I'll take it. Now he's going to hit us though for 4,500 damage on that purple countdown. We just couldn't avoid it. I was trying to find a way. That's alright. Let's do this. We're really close to having our black ability ready to fire as well. Ouch. We're way ahead in the match though. Alright, so focus on black or purple. Let's do... Anybody see a good match? I'm just going to take a 2-move combo just to keep the board shaking up a little bit. Now he's played his bola arrow. In 2 moves, that'll stun us for 4 turns. 2 turns, good. He's got his blue spec down to a lower cover level. Yep, the ISO crunch is real, guys. It's a really tough time. I'm champing some 4 stars and hoping to get some more 5 stars leveled up, and that's gonna be a little while. Oh man, now he matched away our other projectile, so he earns purple and blue every time he matches those colors, and now he's got enough purple, he's got 10 again, to fire that ability, and we're going to get stunned here. This is all of a sudden not going well at all. Can't match that countdown tile. I want to leave reds lined up, so I guess we're just going to have to do team up here. We're going to be stunned for 2 turns, and then he's going to play his big strikes. So I left red lined up because hopefully he'll match them. Oh man, okay, that damage is really adding up fast. So we need... Oh, we're going to lose. He had a really good run to catch up. I can't believe that. We lost even with playing that blue ability. We gave him so much purple. That was the problem. Let's try it again here. I'll be able to win this time, I think, with a little bit better planning on when to fire the blue. Probably ran it a little too early. And we'll make a huge rush on purple, more than last time. So, alright. I'll bet we win with still 10,000 health remaining this time. What do you guys bet? Hopefully he'll take this team-up match. That would set us up with a match 4 in purple. If we can do anything else to leave it there. Oh man, is that the only available move on the whole game? I think that's the only available move. If I'm missing something obvious, please tell me. Oh man, alright, well, we got to set him up with the match 4 in purple. I just don't see anything else to do. That's exactly what we said we're going to be careful about, is not giving him a lot of purple. But at least we have a quick run on black. Oh man, look at that extra move. Yeah, all you have to do is get insanely lucky in this game and you'll do fine. Viewer luck, kicking in there for sure. Now, here's a purple match that is suggested by the system, but check this out. If you do this black match here, it'll drop down a 4-shot of purple. Much better off. Alright, now, we have purple and black ready to fire. Because Boomerangs is a really good ability, as long as you can plan a couple of things. And right now the red is really spread out, so our strike tile should stay safe for a couple of turns. Then we're not going to get her blue ready to fire in time to wait to get it ready. So let's just do this now. We'll play Because Boomerangs before playing her black, because her black ability will do a bunch more damage while the strikes are on the board. I want to see if we can line up a black match on the next turn, though, just in case we could match the countdown tile away. So, oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, he matched away our countdown tile, and it's actually a trade-off, because now we won't remove our strike tiles, and those strikes are going to stay on the board and continue to do a bunch of damage. So, let's do this match 4 in green, and because of that, we can wait a little bit until there's a black match available on the board, and so that Kate can hopefully match away her own countdown tile. Alright, well, we're down under 10,000 health already. He definitely beat us to it. Hawkeye is being a lot more trouble than I thought. Kate Bishop's Crash of the Titans used to be against Old Man Logan, and I barely won that one last time, and she wasn't even championed. So let me know how you guys have done with it. We need to take this guy out quickly. No way can we lose this time. He's got enough purple. He's got his countdown tile over there. I don't see any way to line up to avoid that. Alright, we're going to take that damage. Can't match away any of his strike tiles either. Man, this guy is pretty good. He is a fun 3-star to play. I'll give him credit there. Well, let's hit him. Man, I just don't want to play my black yet. Let's just keep going. That's going to do about half of our health here. We just got to make sure he doesn't get us stunned. He's got enough AP to play his stun ability. I want to make sure. It's too bad you can't bring team-ups into the fight, but that would make it a little too easy. You could bring super-powered team-ups to take him out with. Alright, he's going to stun us in 2 turns unless we have a way to get this figured out. I don't want to do this team-up match because it'll line up more blue for him. This is just a sick board. There's just not much I can do. Hardly any matches available. So I guess this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to hit him with Looking for Trouble. Hits pretty hard, but I only have it at 3 covers. I might change that spec layout on if I have to fight him again. But I did that quick because I would rather match away these strike tiles than give him a blue match on the board. Oh boy, he just got a whole bunch of blue now. Yep, this is going to be tough. Gonna get stunned here. Maybe we'll get a drop and a free match of blue there. Let's go. Stunned. And his countdown tile is going to go off for the damage. Still got a chance, barely. We got to hurry up because Kate's countdown tile is going to do self-damage of enough to knock us out again. Oh man. Now, isn't it amazing that he found a way to take out all of our strike tiles right when we need to do additional damage? So what would be better here? A match 4 of the team up. I guess we're going to have to do this to destroy our countdown tile. Obviously, there's just no other way. He's down to 516. We have 1298. But look at that. The strike tiles again with that purple. Amazing. This guy is so lucky. We're not going to be able to win, I don't think. Blue is our strongest match to take here, and then there's yellow. I just wish we had strike tiles to add to the damage. This is going to be so close. 225 health fail. Hey, Artem's on. How's it going, sir? Thanks for watching the fail fest. I don't think I've lost twice in a row with a champion 4-star and a crash for a long time. I'm not going to bring any boosts. I know we can do this. We just have to keep this guy away from purple and blue a little bit better. Maybe this will be the time where we get a favorable board for us instead of him. I usually don't like to blame the board too much, but you guys could see there wasn't a whole lot of great matches for quite a while. Alright, things look a little bit better to start this time. Let's take green that drops a team up, and we might get some yellow. Yep. Yellow doesn't matter much, but I like to get certain things lined up. So now there's purple and blue. Which one would you take versus which one would you let him have? I'm going to take the blue because when he plays his stun here, I should have let him play that in case it went onto the blue match that was available to be matched. That's what we should have done. Okay. At least he's going to do the stun early before he has any damaging abilities ready to go with his strike tiles out. Alright. We'll do black here. Oh man, give me a turn, buddy. There we go. Okay. So he's got 2 blue. We got to take this blue match. We're up to 9 blue. So if we get another match, we'll have our 12, and we'll save it till the time's right. There's a purple. If we can get our purple played and then do blue, we'll hit for so much more damage. Black is going to be good as well. Oh, should have taken that purple. Now he's up to 10. Wow. Rookie day here. This is something else. So don't match red because he's going to play strike tiles on red. We'll just do this yellow in case a blue drops up there. Not so much. I was hoping his countdown tile would go in that purple lineup. 1200 health. Well, we can take out these strikes. Alright, so he's only got 1 strike tile left. That feels a lot better. Gotta get this blue. Which way's the best way to match that? Probably this way. He'll have to take a match 4 in yellow. That shouldn't help him at all. Good. Alright, here we go. So, I think this is finally going to be it. I was hoping to get our purple ability ready to fire. Let me see. He's got... Yeah, we can do it all. Let's go this way. That'll get us the purple AP to... we only have 9. Forget it. Let's get this fight over with. We're going to do Ruthless Precision. 10,000 damage. With 1262 left, we can fire Kate's Looking for Trouble. Love this animation. And that's a win. Finally, success. Thanks for sticking that out, guys. For the record, Czar is better than Rick. He had a win on the first go. Bottom blue, I should have got. You're right. Hey, I'll spend a health pack or 2 for a legendary token. That was a much more difficult fight than I thought it should have been. That's a win. Good learning experience there to fight 3-star Hawkeye with boosted up power levels. That's a nasty stun, and damage from his purple is crazy. Alright, well, let's go on into Fatal Attraction is the Versus event that just opened. Let's get into that. I played with a weak team against the Seeds, so we should have some pretty easy teams here to play for retaliations, if you will. Alright, looks like people are playing X23 and Carol Danvers, so we can do the same thing. Let's go with X23 here. And yeah, let's get Carol in the mix. She is a really good powerhouse. Let me think here. Do we want her? We'll keep her at 535. And I know X23 has 3 in red. Let's get into the action. So, the big thing with Carol versus Carol is managing who's got the team's strongest colors, right? Probably going to be black on both teams. It is. So if they get black, we will do team damage on them and earn 4 black. If there's an extra move in black on the board, of course, kind of a setup to get us in trouble, sometimes that feels like. Let's get red started quickly, and I hope a black doesn't drop on top. Here it is, just like I said, team damage. And they avoid the black match. Incredible. How come it's so easy to get black matches when you don't want them? They have to take it now. Watch our team damage against them here after they match the black. 6,300. That is so crazy. Alright. I would love to get this green or yellow match that drops an automatic black, but we got to avoid black. Every time they get it, we earn black AP for free. So we're up to 7. Let's get green just because I want to get X23 ready. I really would rather rush purple, but there's no purple available. Carol plays an unfortified countdown tile. That's pretty crazy. Okay. We should be hitting Carol anyway. That's the problem. So maybe they'll match away their countdown tile. Let's leave that for them, right? Get yellow here, set them up for more black available matches. That's going to hurt. There we go. Energy manipulation hits them. Good. I was hoping they would match away Carol's countdown tile, but we're in pretty good shape now. Now we're in good shape. We can play Carol's Photonic Barrage. That's going to create strike tiles of strength 607 every turn, and then do 32,000 damage when that countdown expires. By the way, I might force it to expire early on purpose to take one of the other enemies out. Let's just do Dakin move here. Alright, so now there's this black match is available for them to take. It would be great if they go for it. Let's get this purple. There it is. Oh man, and they managed to match away our countdown tile. I can't believe it. That never happens, but Carol eliminated the entire enemy team. That was pretty funny. Let's do that team again. That's 50 points. Get right close to 200. Let's get another fight in here so that we can get that elite token before we go into our token draws. You know, I don't think we took enough damage to change out any of our characters. Let's go right into it with the same team. Massive AoE power is right. Love Carol specced out with 5 covers in green. She's crazy. Let's make sure we're taking out, at least focused on Carol first. She's the one I want to try to eliminate right away. It's good to go for red for X23 right away so that the first time you fire green, you'll have your 9 red already met, so you don't have to worry about rushing for it after. There we go. Lucky drop on the green. Perfect. Every time we match green, both Dakins are going to create strike tiles, so that makes this fight, this whole PvP is going to be a little bit of a mess. Let's do green that drops red. Hate to lose a strike tile, but that gets us the 9 red we need. So playing with Carol and Dakin is great with X23 because all of these strike tiles reduces the cost of X23's purple, which is an awesome ability when you get it to be a lot cheaper than what it normally is up front at 12. If you can get it to a cost of 6, and I suggest not playing it until there's pretty much a yellow, not playing it until there's a purple match available on the board, so they have a really good chance that the enemy will match it for you for tons of damage, or you can match it yourself for damage plus strike tiles. So what do we do here? There's blue. We probably want to get this blue. It lines up a black match for them to take for us. Don't want to play Dakin's blue right now because that will take away all of our strike tiles. Are we in a situation where black is the only available match on the board? No, there's yellow. Thank goodness. There we go. They took the bait on the black, and that's fine as long as we, she gets their team gets black when they make that match. So that's obviously a little bit dangerous because Carol can build up and play her own big countdown tile. But as long as she doesn't have yellow, she won't be able to expire that countdown early. There we go. Now we're getting the purple. Boom, coming. Man, that just hit so hard. Excellent. Alright, we want to get green, and then we'll be ready to fire. Let's see. Let's go here because that's a little more protected. And we'll go for green this way. Now we're in good shape. It's good to keep X23 up front as much as possible because she heals every time you match a color that has her icon on it. So she has to tank that color. We are ready to fire green. It'll do quite a bit of damage. I wish she was built to do more damage up front. But you do get strike tiles the second time you cast it. Let's hit him with this. Takes him out. I want Carol in the match because I want her to try to get the more black matches. Daking does match black too, I guess, but let's go with this. The more yellow we have, the better, because then we can instantly reduce our countdown tile. Oh, here we go. This is going to be a finish. There's no real purple matches available yet, but I want to play Tracking Prey now because this thing's just about over. It went to the top corner where I was hoping it was going to go, but we don't have a way to get that thing matched quite yet. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and play executive decision on Carol's Photonic Barrage. That'll take enemy X-23 right out of here. The countdown expiring will buff 3 of our special tiles just in time for Dakin to play Chemical Reaction, and that should be a knockout blow. Perfect. Good team. Didn't take really any damage except for Carol. Hey Artem, that's great. Lockjaw and Vulture. If you had to choose between the two, Vulture is an amazing character. Top 10 4-star for sure. And there's mixed reviews on Lockjaw. I think he's fun to play. I think he makes sense on a lot of teams. And I think Lockjaw's blue ability is super clever. So he's fun. But since I've gotten a couple of 5-stars champed, I haven't played Lockjaw really much since then. But I've still found times to play with Vulture. So take that for what you want, or what you will. Alright, let's get one more Fatal Attraction in here. Maybe we can get... the teams are going to start getting tough now as we get through these retaliations. Alright, we can switch our team up here. We can fight Cloak and Dagger and a Old Man Logan. So, let's bring in our own Cloak and Dagger here. And they play really well with Carol. Should we keep Carol in, guys? Let me think. Who else? We could play with 4-star Deadpool. Let's do that. He's kind of fun. I definitely need to train his red back up. I reduce his red when I play him with other characters with a different, stronger red. Or one that makes more sense. But it hits pretty hard when he's boosted. Let's see if we can win here. This is going to be a little bit tough of a fight. But we have 3 true healers in this fight, by the way. And if we can keep their Cloak and Dagger on the other team under control, I think we'll be in good shape. Let's go with blue that drops purple, lucky yellow. Awesome. Good start. We're going to need to try to keep black matches to ourselves. We don't want Old Man Logan to get too many black matches. Controlling the purple will be good, because Cloak and Dagger has a super cheap purple ability against us. Alright, so there's a couple ways you can do moves here, but here's a really good time to talk about... Oh, Cloak and Dagger messed up the move I was just about to talk about. We were going to make a match that would drop the red down into a match 4. Oh well, no problem. Let's do this match here. Take out a couple of the enemy special tiles. I want to keep the enemy special tiles to a minimum, and that way Cloak and Dagger's yellow will do team damage instead of just single target damage. Probably going to be pretty hard to do that. Black match on the right side. I better get that quick. Alright. Actually, I better get this one faster than the other one.